Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are diving back into Hive Blight, a strategy roguelite that actually really impressed me. You guys loved it and demanded I come back to this game for another run, and the devs gave me an advanced version of Hive Blight because early access is dropping in March, so we've got a ton of new content. Now, if you guys have not seen this game, every unit in this game is based on an actual bug. Like, we got Mordred. Mordred is an Asian hornet. We've got Hector. Hector is a giant saber comb horn crane fly. But the plan of today's video, we have unlocked the Silent Cabal, and so they specialize in poison and stealth. We've got Azra. She's a blowfly, but we're going to be going with Herkel, the shocking pink dragon millipede. The thing about Herkel, whenever he takes damage, he's going to spread poison to the enemy with the most health. On top of that, he starts with Infected Swarm. Whenever an enemy with poison dies, it inflicts its poison to the closest enemy unit. So we're going to have Herkel get punched in the face multiple times and spread poison like a wildfire to the enemies. And then we need to find out who's going to support Herkel the most. Okay, it's a no-brainer. We got Bob, the best unit in the game. Not really, but he is a honeybee, and he is my favorite. So Bob is a healer. So whenever Bob attacks, he's going to spread 6 health among wounded allies. So if Herkel is up front, taking all the pain, Bob will be in the back healing him. We also have Blight level 1. So this is going to make the game a little bit harder. And every single time we beat a Blight level, we unlock the next one. So Blight level 1, fights are now 10% harder. More obstacles spawn on each level. And elites now have 50% more HP, which is probably the thing I am the most scared of. In this build, we've got new events on the maps, too. We've got a Blacksmith. We've got this mystery obelisk. And then we've got a blight nest. So we'll go ahead and try and pass all those and see what they do, too. So let's just jump into this and see how this poison build works. So we've got our units down below. If you guys have not seen this game, we can look at each individual character. And we've got their stats as well. Herkel has 80 health. He does 5 damage. And he's going to attack every second. So we're going to grab Herkel. We're going to put you up front, my friend. Bob, we're going to put you in the back so no one wants to mess with you. And so we can see everybody is about to jump my boy Herkel. We've also got a fiery circle this early. This spawns enemies. There's not too much else we can do in the beginning besides cross our fingers. I feel like this is going to work pretty well, though. So let's hit start. They're all going to gang up on Herkel. And Bob is going to do his best to keep them alive. But look at the poison. The poison's just going to spread around to everybody. So that actually worked really well. We got our nectar. Elixir of Life is our energy source. If we run out of it and our bugs die, they're dead for good. So we want to make sure we don't take too much pain and let this number get too low. Herkel is most valuable bug. He did 116 damage, but Bob healed him for 28, so that's not too bad. Okay, Rallying Banner. We can deploy one more unit during our battles. Please select one unit to join your team. We've got Bakan, who is a Vietnamese walking stick. Vladimir. On attack, you'll heal by your damage. That's insane. So every time you attack, you're going to do 12 damage and heal yourself for 12 damage. Oh, you're a mosquito? The worst. And then Ambrose. Ambrose is a tank, and every time he takes damage, he heals other allies. If we're going with poison, Bakan is ranged. He has 12 ambush, so ambush is something new. This unit with ambush can't be targeted. On attack, lose 1 stack of ambush, which means Bakan can attack 12 times before people can target him. And he's also going to inflict 6 poison with every attack. He's super weak, but he's going to keep stacking poison and poison and poison. So let's go for Bakan, not to be confused with Pakan, depending on where you are and how you pronounce it. All right, we've got Reinforcing Party. This gives us another unit, or we've got some battles. If we go up top, we can get a chest, get that Reinforcement Party, and get way more loot. We'll miss the Merchant, but that's okay. Let's go up top. Let's go up top. All right, we've got the Chunguses, the Chungai, and the Echindreds. These guys are kind of the worst because if you punch them, you take thorns damage. But that's not going to affect Bob or Bakan. So we're going to do pretty similar to what we did last time. I want to deal with all these enemies up top before we deal with the Chunguses. And I don't think anyone's going to attack Bakan. Let's put Herkel here. Bob, you got to go further back. People are targeting you. Yeah, Bakan's safe for 12 shots. So if I put him here and he starts poisoning the Chunguses, that might not be a bad setup. This Chungus is going for Bob, though. If we taunt, all right, cool. Everyone's going for Herkel now. We're ready to go. Let's see how this works. Stack that poison. Yeah, this was a really good plan. Bakan absolutely busted down the Chungus, and Herkel did what Herkel does. He knows the meaning of pain. And he's also, again, the MVP. Dude, this game is so fun. It's so simple. But, like, when you get it to work, it's so satisfying. All right, so this increases their attack speed. But when they attack, they lose health. Okay. That's not great. Considering you have 10 health, I don't know if I want to give that to you. I could give it to Bob, so he's healing faster. But he'd be losing his own health. So he would heal himself and Herkel at that point. All right, let's see how this works. I don't think this item is good for anyone we've got, but we got Vladimir again. We got Azra. And so Azra's pretty interesting. When any unit dies, she's going to heal 5 health. You might actually be pretty good with that butterfly knife. You also do a ton of damage. Let's go ahead and grab Azra. So Azra, let's give you this butterfly knife. So now you attack even faster. If you kill someone, you're going to heal by 5. And it's not even when you kill someone. It's when anyone dies. So that's not bad at all. Do I want to fight or treasure? It's a no-brainer. I want treasure. You don't really get much for winning the fights, like experience-wise. You just get nectar, which is money. Plus 15 HP for each adjacent ally. I'm going to wait before I put that on. Another rallying banner so we can have another bug on our squad. Nikolai is a tank who gets more damage when he's healed. Ambrose is a tank that heals when he takes damage. Or we could go for Lyra, who's a ranged attacker who attacks incredibly fast. I like Lyra. She attacks twice a second. And if we can get like damage over times, if we can find an item that lets her do poison damage, I think that would be fantastic. Tempo. +3 to all other allies. Tempo triggers the listed effect every 4 attacks. So every 4 times someone attacks, it's going to heal all the other team members, which is fantastic for Lyra, right? So every 2 seconds, she's going to heal everybody. That's crazy good. All right, Blacksmith. Put 2 identical pieces on my anvil, and I'll hammer them into one finer item. Okay, so if we have duplicates, essentially you'll level them up, but we don't have any. Feeling lucky. Coated dart on hit inflict poison. I mean, that's not a duplicate, but that's also really good. Let's do this again. Give me a dupe. No, sappy staff. This is also a really good item. Whenever you attack, you're going to heal someone. We are getting some awesome items. All right, yeah, we didn't get any dupes. That's fine. Do I keep these, though? I do keep these. So, Lyra, not only will you heal, you're also going to apply poison. Sappy staff is more sustain. This is one that really does benefit on characters that attack quickly. So maybe on Azra. And the Lyre, we're going to wait and just see where we put our units. On your travel, you cross paths with a company of mercenaries. Howdy, says their captain. Would you be in any need of a fine swordsman in this time of need? We provide trained soldiers adapted to any purse. Oh, I see. So if we spend money, we get a certain unit. Wow, if we spend 40, we would have gotten a level 2 Minos. So he already comes very powerful off the bat. But I don't have anything, so I guess I'll get this slacker. It's a deal, says the captain, pushing the rookie towards you before you can change your mind. Good luck, you'll need it. Good day to you. the company starts moving again, leaving the awkward recruit standing alone before you. Okay, we got Kirk. Golden Egg Bug. I mean, Kirk's not that bad, though. He's a tank with thorns. Doesn't really work with our setup. I also don't know if you can disband bugs, because we only have one more bug slot. So we got to be careful here. Kirk is kind of useless to us. All right, Blight Nest. This is brand new. This area is heavily tainted by a Fungomancer. If we manage to complete the Purge ritual, we might be rewarded. This is an elite fight, so we'll have a mini-boss for a good reward. But we also have one of these up top. All right, let's see what this Blight Nest does. Enemies start with 4 thorns, but we get a random piece of equipment. Got it. So this is like a high-risk fight with a potential reward. Okay, so all of these guys have thorns. So we don't want really any melee. We got to put Herkel out here. Luckily, we have Lyra now, right? Get Bob. I have one more bug that we can put out. The good news is, though, Herkel's only going to be taking thorns damage every second. So I feel like we're going to out-heal that. I could put Azra out here, too. The issue, too, with these Chungus is they all have 50 health. And these are Blight Throwers in the back. So the Chunguses are tanking. Meanwhile, these Blight Throwers are going to be blasting us. So we have to get Azra back here to go in from behind, kill them. And then we've got Echindreds who have a total of 7 thorns now. All right, this should work. This is going to be the best setup I think we can give ourselves. Oh, you have equipment slots. You're right. Hold on. We can go ahead and give this to anybody. We can give it to Bob. Since Herkel and Azra are next to anybody, they're not going to get that extra health. But Bob does, so now he's got 45 health. All right, let's roll with this. Nice. Oh, my God. Wait, we're doing it. We're doing it. Nice. We lost 2 units. Yeah, that was as good as it could have gotten. I think as we're knocking out those range attackers first thing, Herkel got destroyed, but we only lost a little bit of elixir of life. I don't think it was possible to do that without losing anybody. And we got a free item. Oh, we get to pick. When hit, apply 2 poison to its attacker. So I could double the poison. On attack, heal 3. Plus 50 HP, but start with 10 poison. That's not great. Let's do the cape for even more poison. Lyra is our MVP. 181 damage. That's got to be from all the poison stacks. All right, let's look at our inventory. We'll give this to you, Herkel. So now you do double the poison whenever you get punched. And we've got a Sacred Altar, which gives us a very good item. Twigtronome. Ranged units attack faster by 0.1. Guerrilla Tactics. Ranged allies start with 2 ambush. I don't feel like that's amazing because they're going to bleed through that really fast. Drum and Buzz. Units with tempo have more attack speed. The only person with tempo right now is Lyra because of an item she has equipped. I'm going to go for the Twigtronome. That's just like a solid buff to everybody. Okay, so an elite fight or a merchant. I don't have a lot of money. I kind of want to go for the elite fight. This gives us one more battle because we have the elite, then a regular fight for some nectar, and then the Blight Nest. Otherwise, it's merchant, elite fight, straight into the Blight Nest. We could find something in here that's cheap and useful, though. No, let's save our money. Let's save our money. Okay. Ranged, whenever you attack, you're going to get more strength. You've also got 50% more health, right? Yeah, because of the Blight modifier. All right. We got a bunch of Chunguses. We've got the Blight Throwers down below. There's one up top, too. Azra. I wonder if I can put Herkel here and take all of their attention. So Azra can come in and kill. We definitely need Lyra. It might not be a bad idea. The thing about Kirk, if I put Kirk here, Thorns doesn't work with projectile throwers. It's not going to be worthwhile. I could put Pecan out, so we just start spreading more poison like crazy. But at that rate, that means we'd probably want to put everyone on the left side. And this boss is going to get stronger and stronger. What's your starting damage? 3. But every second, it's going to go up by 2. So we got to deal with you fast. All right, here's the plan. Herkel. And we're going to put Kirk here. So Kirk can take most of their attention. Azra's got 2 blight throwers on her, but I think she'll be okay. We're not bringing Bob in here. But Bob, we're going to take this item, which is going to give Herkel more health. If we put Azra here, this is going to give Herkel even more health. Now he's got 110. Okay, I think this works. We've got an available scroll, which will make all the enemies attack slower, but I don't think we need to do that. Let's roll. The boss is dead. Kirk is dead. We saw it coming. That's okay. Nice. Very nice, very nice. He had to be sacrificed. Honestly, for us to get in from the back end, we needed someone to take the plunge. Whenever you enter a battlefield, all enemies get 3 poison. No way, man. When a unit gets healed, it heals for an additional 1 health. No, we're going to do the warning stench. More poison. Lyra's just too good, man. Oh, yeah. Look at this poison. That's insane. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine here. Let's get Bob out. Let's get Lyra out. And let's get Pecan out. And so we are just going to poison overload these guys. We need Bob to be able to get poisoned somehow. All right, let's move the staff over. Move the staff to Bob. Actually, Pecan, you attack fast. Yeah, you'll heal every time you attack. That's not bad. And if I give you the butterfly knife, you'll kill yourself, so we're not going to do that. Well, then let's give the sappy staff and the butterfly knife to Bob, so he's got the fastest attack speed, and he heals even more. All right, I think we'll be okay. I think we've got so much poison now that these guys are going to just start melting. Yeah. If we can somehow stop Herkel from dying, nice. And he's healing up. He's going to heal up well before this fight ends. So we used 1 drop of Elixir of Life in that entire fight because we had time to heal him back. That's so good, man. And he got MVP. 243 damage. Insane. It's got to be from that warning stench as well. Okay, so we've got the Blight Nest, which is that tough challenge for a reward. Or we can do the Ominous Presence. So both of these are essentially the same. Do I want to fight a boss, or do I want a crazy modifier? The thing about the boss fights, they give me relics. I don't know if the Blight Nest gives me a relic, but I'm going to take my chance with the boss, actually. Spore Belcher. So you do area of effect damage. You hit for 5, and you attack every second. And you're in the middle. These guys are not throwers. They're just crawlers. So I don't have to worry about them. We're going to end up doing a pretty similar setup here. I got to see where I can put Herkel to make sure they all go for him. Because that's the issue. We don't want my distance fighters to get killed. We can make sure they focus these guys up top to give them some breathing room. Only one person is going to go for Lyra, and Lyra's already targeting them. So So she's probably going to kill them before they get too close. Wait a second, Joe. You're forgetting one major thing. The Spore Belcher does area damage. So if I put everyone together, they're all getting blasted. That's going to complicate things. This way, these guys can focus the top portion. Hopefully Herkel can hold out long enough. I don't know. I'm a little worried. I'm a little concerned. We might need to put Azra out. Let's get rid of Bakan. Let's get Azra so we can split this aggro. At least Azra can heal themselves, right? Why don't we put them together? For sure, they can both get blasted still, but this will give Herkel the extra health. No. Let's put Azra here. Let's taunt with Herkel. I think this will work. Let's have Azra go to the left side, kill these guys first. Because if she kills these guys first, she'll heal, while the Echindreds are trying to knock her out. We need another bug slot, man. Let's roll. We lost Bob. We lost Bob, but it's okay. It worked. We're losing so much elixir, man. That's going to be the thing that sneaks up on us. The first time an ally dies, all enemies get charm, so their next attack will do 0 damage. Units with tempo have more attack speed, or we could go for the twigtronome again and double stack it. Wonderful Finale might not be terrible, though, but that's under the acceptance that we're going to keep dying. Twigtronome. All right, it is time to rest. And so the thing about resting, we can refill our elixir of life, or we can evolve a unit. And I think we have to go for the evolution, man. That's going to be the smartest thing we can do, because that's going to help us curb our losses as well. Herkel, if I level you up, you'll have more health so you can tank better, and you'll spread poison around faster. What about you, Azra? When a unit dies, you heal for 10, and you get 90 health? That's insane. Bakan, you do a little bit more poison damage. Lyra's always great. You level her up, she just has a little bit more health and damage. But I'm thinking for the purpose of the build we're doing, it's got to be Herkel. It's got to be Herkel. So we level you up. You got your fancy metal plating. And that costs 5 elixir. And it's time for the Grandmolder. Now, I don't remember this boss being incredibly difficult, except for the fact that you now have 750 health. Is that how much health you had last time? When any enemy dies, lose 15 HP. Oh, that's why. Okay, got it. So we have to kill everybody to kill her. I remember this fight. Got it. So we got to figure out the best positioning here. You don't attack. So if I were to put people next to you, yeah, Bloom does this instead of attacking. Let me see. We're fine. We're good. All right. Let's go ahead and move my distance fighters here. Let's get Azra. However, if it's about hurting everybody, what if we go poison all the way? The problem is, oh, I'm seeing another issue. They're all going to just attack you when killing these guys does damage to you. So we're going to have to go in the middle. We're going to have to go in the middle. Bakan's going to be okay. He's not going to get targeted. But I don't think we need Bob. We're going to put Azra down. Give Azra these buffs. And as long as no one is targeting Lyra, there is one that's targeting. So let's aim for that one first. Okay. I think this is good. Let's roll. We're not even going to use the scroll. I'm going to save the scroll. Let's try this. So much poison. Bakan is still in there. Oh my god. Lyra's going nuts. All right, Bakan is now... He didn't take damage. His ambush lasted until the very end of that fight. What do we get? Stone Shield. So this is plus 50 health and armor. This bow increases attack speed by 0.5. Oh my god. Allies have tempo, and they get ambush. So every 4 hits, they get ambush. That's not bad. So they would just not get targeted. At the start of the next chapter, gain 100 nectar? Oh my god. Well, let's be rational here, right? 100 nectar can buy 4 items. And these are just items. We should probably go for the nectar. That's going to give us the biggest value. You can also tell by the icon if it is a relic or just an equipable. So we're going to do the nectar bottle. We're going to take all that money, and we're going to try to get ourselves to a shop. Yeah, now we are rich. Do we have the same boss? We do. Okay. Anything new here? The Peddling Alchemist will level up our characters. So this is also a non-negotiable. I want to go for as many Peddling Alchemists as possible. We refill our elixir of life at the end too, so that's also very helpful. So which path will guarantee us an alchemist? Looks like all of them. So I can start with the blacksmith, spend some nectar, see if we get some dupes, and then we've got a blight nest, rallying banner, so we can use another unit. And then get to the alchemist. All right, we're going down. So let's see if we can feel lucky. On attack, heal 3. We're going to spend a lot of nectar here. Okay, we got the coated dart. I almost said the goated dart. So we can stack both of these in here, right? And so now, instead of on hit inflict 3 poison, it's 6. So it just combines the effects while taking up 1 less item slot. So we're going to do that for sure. So now we got even more poison damage. I could spend all my money here. Oh my god, this is actually going to be really good. What a good setup. Okay, so now it's going to apply 4 poison. Roll with that. Let's try it one more time. It's going to start to get too expensive. Band-Aid. When healed, gain 4 max HP. Yeah, it's 30 now. I'm gonna step away and not spend all my cash. Let's make sure we have this equipped. Herkel, you can take that. Where is Lyra? Lyra, you can take that. When healed, gain 4 max HP. That's gonna be something we'd want to give to Azra, probably. We'll swap out the items as we see fit in the fights. That's usually the best strategy. Your allies start with 2 charmed. Okay, so their first 2 attacks aren't going to do damage. That's not terrible because, of course, we've got the poison setup. Quarter slaves are poison enemies. Spore Barb is another thorns enemy. And every time they attack, they get even more thorns. And we've got level 2 blight crawlers all around. All right, Herkel. I know you're charmed, but that's okay. They're kind of ugly. Not sure why they're charming you. Disgusting. Lyra. After this, we'll be able to have another bug slot as well. So we can put Bob or Kirk out, or maybe we get another bug that fits our synergy better, right? All right, I think this is all we can really do here. Because we can't do damage, let's just try to stack up as much poison. I don't know if Charm stops them from doing status effects. I know it makes them not do damage. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's roll. You have equipment slots in your bag. Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess I can pop these on. On attack, restore HP. Well, why don't we do this then? Swap their position. So now Bakan gets a ton of health. On attack, heal. Let's give that to Herkel. Actually, no. We should give Herkel the Band-Aid. So whenever Herkel gets healed, he gets more max HP. And that's going to let him be even more of a poison bomb. All right, let's go. Yeah, the poison's still spreading. Nice. That was huge. I'm not sure why I put Azra in the back. I wasn't thinking. But, you know, it's okay. They ran up and did their thing anyway. I feel like we might be a little busted. The Blighted Berry's not terrible. It's not that bad. But the Sappy Staff, we've already got one, right? And the Band-Aid. So we could combo these. Wait a second. This Band-Aid we got was already level 2. That's nice. I didn't even realize that. Sappy Staff, so we can double down. Herkel did 302 damage, I'm sure because of poison. All right, we got a normal battle. This should be easy. I think we're going to blast through this. Herkel, my boy, get up top. Lyra, Azra, keep him company. And Pecan. I don't know how good Pecan really is for us, but the idea of just even more poison is way too tickling to me. Yeah, pretty similar setup, except we've got the bigger chunguses now. Keep that healing going. All right, so I got to see something. Lyra really, in my opinion, is one of the most busted characters in this game. Because you just give her something that works, and she just bleeds through. On top of the healing, I was wondering if she was doing a lot of healing. She really isn't. Azra's doing a ton of self-sustain. Yeah, Castanets isn't as good as I thought it was. But I'll probably keep it on you because you're the only person with the attack speed to get the most value out of it. All right, Rallying Banner. We can get our final bug. Who are you? Altair. A tiger beetle. Okay, so you attack incredibly fast. Incredibly fast. All right, let's go for you because we can probably get some crazy stuff synced up with you. We literally got the Assassin's Creed bug. Yeah, that's our final slot. But we can have 5 bugs out now. I didn't even have that many bugs my first time playing. Okay, Lyra. Pecan. I have to be able to give you something that works. So we do want to give you attack speed. We're going to give you the Castanets because you hit so fast. And then this way, if I put Azra down here, we can grab the Lyre and we can give it to Herkel. Is it really worth it, though? If we keep him with the magic Band-Aid, I think he'll be better off. I think he'll be better off. Because his max HP will go up. Instead of just getting an extra 30 HP, yeah, that's going to be the way to go. All right, let's go. Very, very easy. They said Blight 1 was hard. Damn! You did pretty good, man. You did pretty good. You got second. You also took the most damage. Get it together, Altair. All right, Ominous Presence, and then the Alchemist, and then a shop. If I go up top, though, we've got 2 Alchemists. Yeah, so we can keep evolving our bugs. I got to go for that. I have all the money in the world to want to go to a shop. That's the only shop? Oh, come on, man. Is there another blacksmith? There is. There is. No, we're going to go up top because we have to get all the evolutions. I'm worried about how difficult this is going to get. All right. We know the plan. We've got my co-hosts now. And they, on death, apply 4 poison to enemies in its area of effect. It's also a ranged attacker. But that never stopped us before. Get Herkel in there. Get Pecan. They're all attacking Herkel, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. I kind of want to put Bob down right now, just to negate all of the poison damage we're going to take. See if we can get some more healing going on. Yeah, that was a good idea. Oh my god. He was getting deleted, man. Those throwers were crazy, but we really didn't have a way to just cut through and get to them, right? We just had to kind of hold out. But the poison built up, and that knocked them out. All right, Peddling Alchemist. Who are we leveling up today? Herkel, would you like to be level 3? Oh, my God. 6 poison. What happens if I level up Altair? You just get even faster. That's what I expected. All right, first off, this is the poison build. Herkel is just going to be that much more efficient than everybody, but we're going to have so many alchemist spots. All right, tons of poison damage. Now, we wanted to go up top so we can get this chest and this next alchemist. What are you? I've never seen this guy. A cap crusher? On attack, deal an additional 3 damage in an area of effect. Okay, so you do 12 damage, but then you do a slam around. Got it. All right, well, Herkel is going to make quick work of you anyway, so good luck, my friend. Why change what is working perfectly for us? And since you do that area of effect, let's roll with 1 less melee unit. Well, I guess we really can't. I could do Kirk. Let's put Azra here. Even though Altair attacks so fast, I just love the fact that Azra heals herself and just keeps her in a fight where we don't have a lot of burst down DPS. I just feel like that makes her a stronger asset. All right, all the poison. Yeah, see? The healing on her is insane. If I put anyone else in there, they would have died. And we have almost 200 nectar. 144 healing, self-healing. You might as well be a tank. You're probably going to be the next one we level up, honestly. Spirenge. Okay, so if we get to this blacksmith, we've now got a bunch of things we can actually combo. That's a cool mechanic. I like that they added that. All right, Azra. When an enemy unit dies, 10 health. Your stats are pretty much the same. You do 5 more damage. But still, that's nuts. And you're the one that doesn't really contribute with the poison. While on the road, you suddenly hear, "Hello there! Would you mind helping me? A small old woman is coming towards the party on the trail ahead. How did she come this close unnoticed by your scouts, you wonder, as she limps towards you? Upon finally meeting face to face, she simply asks, 'It appears that I might have wandered too far away from my home, and I can't quite get back on my own. Would you help an old woman in need?'" Well, I don't know, man. I got the money. Of course, we'll help you get home safe. My house is a bit further ahead behind one of those trees, but I don't recall which one exactly. You look around and see hundreds of trees. This might be long. Oh, I have to go there. Well, I'm going that way anyway, so that works. We're going to go to this blacksmith. Let's combine these sappy staves. Okay. The Spirenge. I might as well feel lucky. I wonder if you can combine it another step forward. I would have to imagine you can. There's got to be another level to rarity. All right, combine the lyre. On attack, if this unit has at least 3 power, it loses 3 power and gives +1 to all other allies. That is not amazing. I don't love that. Another sappy staff. We might find out real fast if we get one more. Test dummy. On death, set health to 10 and gain ambush? So you come back to life? That's nuts. These are also nuts. Let's level up these nuts. +6 HP to all other allies on tempo, so every 6 attacks. That is something that would be good for Altair. All right, I gotta stop spinning my nectar, man. This is too much. Well, we're not seeing any shops, right? So spin the nectar, man. Oh, we just got. Wait. We did get a level 2. So put this in. Oh, there's no level beyond. Okay, got it. That's disappointing. It's okay. But now we've got a lot to think about. The test dummy I would love to give to Herkel, but I don't think Herkel's going to have to worry about dying. Azra, we're going to give you this Spirin, so every time you attack, you're going to heal even more. We're going to give this updated Sappy Staff to Lyra. Because the Sappy Staff and the Castanauts could even go to Altair, and he would be healing like crazy, right? Like, he would be going insane with a sustain build. It's cool how you could turn all these units into just completely different functionalities. All right, we're going to have to just see what pops up before I know what else I want to equip. We're about to get even more loot. Another Echo Bell. Probably my least favorite one. First time an ally dies, everyone gets charmed. At the start of combat, your lowest attacking unit gets an attack speed boost. Whenever an enemy with poison dies... Oh my god, heal to a wounded ally. Yeah, okay, that's a no-brainer. No way, man. We don't even have to try anymore. This is insane. Chabristle. That's what I use to brush my teeth every morning. All right, Herkel. Let's go, my boy. This is a awkward setup. You've got thorns, and your power is equal to the amount of thorns you have, which means we want to focus you down fast. We want to just shoot the hell out of you, which we're going to be doing. Because if my boy Altair tries to attack him, he's going to kill himself. He's going to kill himself. We can put Herkel here, right? So Herkel takes all their aggro, but meanwhile, my Rangers are blitzing the boss. That's going to be the smartest thing we can do. There's so many thorns everywhere. So instead of Altair, we need probably Azra. Because they'll at least heal themselves with all these kills. All right, I think this is good. Let's roll with it. You have free equipment left in your bag. Yeah, I know. There's a ton. I could give one more thing to Bob if you insist. Or I could swap their placement and then give Bob this. So now Bob is a tank with 90 HP. And let's get Bakan the dummy. And the Echo Bell won't work for him. But I can take the Sappy Staff and put it on him instead. All right. Min-maxing to the fullest intent. Azra died so fast. All right, well, I don't think there was a much better option there, honestly. Tip of the hat. Gain 30 nectar every time you enter a shop. Twigtronome again, 3 stacks, so even more attack speed. It's too good to pass up, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, Azra. I sent you to your death. But Herkel did 666 damage. He's outright satanic. All right, Alchemist. Thank you so much, she says as she pinches your cheek. Come again to visit. I'll make you some of my signature sweets just for you. She hobbles away, and you can't help but smile. Cookie jar. Next time you visit the potion maker, get a nectar cookie. On death, evolve this unit. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's very good. I gotta stop leveling you up. What about Bakan? Bakan has even more ambush, and he does more poison. Realistically, though, no, I'm not gonna bother leveling up Lyra because her main benefit is her attack speed, not so much her damage right now. So I'm gonna level up Bakan so we can do more poison. We're about to get yet another level up as soon as we get to this campfire. Because I'm not going to worry about more nectar. Lighted berry. I wonder if leveling that up reduces the amount of poison they get. Because that would be pretty useful. Evolve. Bob, is it time? Is it time to finally level you up? Bakan, at level 3. You do a lot of poison. The name of the game is poison. We're specializing in a few particular units right now. I cannot believe he was the second person I got to level 3. All right, I don't remember what you do. While elites are alive, gain invincible and bloom. So you get thorns, armor, and damage. I see, so we need to knock out all these elites. Yeah, I remember this boss. Okay, so you're the guy with thorns. And so we have to worry about your BS again. The elites have way more health than I'm used to. All right, we have to figure out the best way to target this. We're not really going to be able to use this nectar cookie, unfortunately. I feel like I want to just ignore the Chibristle. We'll make sure he's there to tank. Bakan, let's get you here. Azra might be able to duel with this guy. He does 20 damage, though. These guys are all level 2 now. 20 damage every 0.6 seconds. Azra will heal with the Spearinge. No, it's better off to stick together. If we can kill these guys fast and then move in like a circular motion, I think that's a good setup. We're not going to have Bob this time. Sorry, Bob. No hard feelings. Want Altair. Because this guy attacks insanely fast and will give us more survivability. We're going to get rid of the magic band-aid as well. And we're going to give you this health up, especially because you got 2 people around you. All right. This is good. I think we're ready. Magic Band-Aid might be useful on somebody, though. All right, swap out these staffs. So we have the better staff that heals more on the guy that attacks faster. Let's move this to. There's actually some better things we can do here. Now that I think about it, there's some inconsistencies. Let's move this to you. Spearinge. This should go on someone who's super aggressive. So you're gonna heal like crazy. She'll heal kind of fast. All right. I think this is a good setup. Let's roll. All right, left side is down. We're all combined right now. There's madness happening. But the poison stacks are increasing. My squad is overpowered. Oh my god. Look at how fast this guy attacks. Him coming into the fight, I feel like I totally undervalued him. Him coming into the fight with that attack speed and those on-hit effects of, like, health, nuts. He was unkillable. Very good bug. Whenever an ally gets healed, it also gets armor. All allies have tempo with ambush, so every 4 hits, they'll get ambush. This bow for attack speed. You know, give me the bow. Give me the bow. Yeah, this guy healed for 210. He healed himself for 210. Azra ended up dying, but that's okay. Wow. This is a brand new biome. I've never seen this. I didn't realize I had access to a brand new area. That's cool. All right, guys. Well, after exploring with the third area, I felt it best, out of respect to all the hard work that devs are doing, to wait before I show it to you guys. Early access is launching in a few weeks, so I am beyond excited. Some of the characters and units we unlocked are insane. Even after completing that run, we unlocked a ton of mantises. There's so much cool content in this game, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys this early when the game's still a certain ways out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Give me a comment down below. And if you've watched me this far, make sure you hit that sub button. I will be releasing some full playthroughs of Hive Blight when this game is closer to its release date. That's going to be it for me, and I will see all of you guys next time.